Hey Virgo, I I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing a monthly horoscope for Virgo, May 2021. May and June are huge months for you, Virgo. I'm just gonna say that out loud now. Um, on the 3rd or the 4th of the month, we have Mercury, your ruler, moving into Gemini. That's your 10th house. Okay, and on the 8th and the 9th of May, we have Venus moving into Gemini as well. Again, this is your 10th house. You could be learning a new skill. You could be teaching new skills to other people, furthering your career in general, but this is lighting up what you love and what your purpose is. Like, this is like your path in life. Like, this is the house of career. Like, this is the house of like your social, like your standing in life. Okay, so let's see. I have a feeling that a lot of you, like last month, that you decided to go for your dreams. Like you see the value that you have, and that you've been putting yourself out there, especially with like new jobs. Like maybe you applied for a new job that you thought was totally out of your league, or you know what, you were like, maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. You got it. Like all this activity in your 10th house is huge. On the 20th, 21st of May, we have the sun moving into Gemini too. So this is shedding light on your 10th house, on your career, on what you love. Okay, and we have the North Node in Gemini too in your 10th house right now. So that's like destiny. This is your destiny calling you. All right, so on the 10th or the 11th of May, we have the new moon in Taurus, and that's going to be in your 9th house. This is like foreign travel. Like you could be traveling, I know that things are still weird out there and traveling is hard, but there's nothing that says you can't take short trips. So like within like 500 miles or so of where you live now, like that's still a trip. That is still going somewhere. You could be going in a new spiritual direction too, especially since spirituality is also highlighted in your 9th house. So you could be getting in touch with yourself on a newer level, like your spiritual self on a newer level. This could also be creating harmony and balance between your inner and outer world. And that's huge. That's another reason I'm saying that May and June are huge, huge months for you, Virgo. All right. Oh, you could also be getting more interest in like esoteric subjects, like maybe tarot, astrology, the list goes on and on. There are so many interesting esoteric studies out there that I really feel like are calling to you right now. Like you're wanting to expand your horizons. Totally. All right, on the 13th or the 14th of May, we have Jupiter moving into Pisces. That is your 7th house. That is the house of partnerships. This can mean growth within your romantic relationships and all relationships in general, basically. You're going to be reflecting on where you've stood in relationships, like the role that you've had, like how you felt like in those relationships. And Jupiter brings luck and fortune, like fortunate circumstances into our lives, especially with this being in your 7th house. Jupiter is the traditional ruler of Pisces, and we still have Neptune in Pisces, which is the modern ruler of Pisces. So, like, again, there could be a more like spiritual, like, more like, I feel like even more grounded, like, feel to your relationships. Like, maybe they're coming from a totally different place. Like, the relationships you had before felt like kind of hollow and like you were just doing like stuff because, you know, it felt like an obligation. But you're not doing that anymore. You're bringing forward your more authentic self to relationships because you chose you. More recently, like within the last couple of years, you have been choosing yourself and what's best for you and what makes you happy, and not basing your life on what's best for everyone else. Because you know what is best for you is what's best for everyone else. That's the way it is. All right, so the 20th to the 21st, like I said, you have the sun moving into Gemini, again, your 10th house, shining more light on your house of career. And you're enjoying what you do, and you're going to be coming into it in like a new fun way. Like you're going to be like revolutionizing the way you do things. Like Virgo, like you're very methodical with the things you do, and like you like to have a plan for things. Like you like to have a plan of attack for everything. And I really feel like this is going to be going in your favor because you might be loosening up a little bit on how you create things in life, especially in the house of career. On the 25th, 26th of May, we have a full lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. This is going to be happening in your 4th house. You could be deciding to move in with someone, like, and changing residence. You know, you could be deciding to have someone move in with you. You could be deciding to sell your home. You could be deciding to buy a home. You could be deciding just to move to like a new apartment, a new condo, you know. With your 9th house stuff going on too, you might be considering moving to a different country or further away than you've ever lived from where you are right now, like getting outside of that comfort zone. Let's see. Yeah, Jupiter is expansive energy. So you could be expanding your family. Like I said, you might be having like your partner move in with you, or vice versa. On the 28th, 29th of May, we have a Mercury retrograde. That's going to be lasting until the 23rd, 24th of June. So that's like a 3 to 4 week period where you're going to want to reflect more. Like you're going to be doing some reflection, especially in the 10th house, house of career. Like I said, you're going to be going over the way you do things. I think you're going to be coming at things, at what like you do for a living in a funner way, like a way that you more enjoy it because you feel more comfortable with what you're doing because you went for your dreams, you went for your goals before. And if you didn't before, you're doing it now. This is what's happening. You're finding the value in yourself, you know. Okay, so during Mercury retrograde, I do not recommend signing any contracts, like submitting new paperwork for anything. I wouldn't start something new during Mercury retrograde. If you're like going over the details of something that you've previously started, absolutely, you can do that. And if you have to complete something in that time, you can go ahead and do that. Just make sure you go over everything with a fine-tooth comb before you submit. Like, check that paperwork, okay? All right. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I almost forgot. The South Node is joining this eclipse. So you could have a new view of home, family, what that all means to you, like on a deep soul level. Like, it's like the death of who you were. Like a new person is reemerging. The North Node with Gemini in your 10th house, it like strikes up a balance. Like career, home, love, you know, loving yourself. It's all coming together. And this month and next month are gigantic for you guys. I am so excited for you. I know a lot of Virgos. I love Virgos. I love your energy. You guys are amazing. And you all deserve this amazing energy that's coming through for you. Okay? All right. I think that's all that I had written down in my notes. Thank you so much for watching. I know you're going to have an amazing month. I'll see y'all again soon, okay?